Hello there, my beautiful friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me in this collective space today. So thank you, everyone. Now we have an energy coming in that you can't escape. This energy has to do with your shadows. So this is a shadow reading. Your shadow is going to speak to you today. So those of you that are here, there's a purpose and reason for why. So what I'm going to do is first start with calling in spirit, and I'm going to pull 3 shadows for you. These are shadows that are wanting to reveal themselves to you because they're wanting to work with you. Okay, you're meant to work with your shadow and create some balance with it and channel it into something that is creative in a way that you can express yourself, right? So your first shadow today is worrier shadow. Are you a worrywart? Maybe the energy of worry is around you and someone else or around something else. So the message here is worry unnecessarily or expecting the worst. Are you someone who worries unnecessarily or expect the worst in your life? Stress easily, fearful, and apprehensive. Are these your energies? This is a confirmation, and the message for you is the endless worrying is preventing you from fully thriving. Trust in the divine plan that is unfolding for you. So they want you to release the energy of worry. You know, sometimes it's okay to worry, but I feel we don't have to allow the worry to override what it is that we're trying to experience in our life or trying to do. Right? Sometimes the worry is just an illusion. There's no reason for that. So we just have to release it and let it go. So worrier shadow. And your second one here is entitled shadow. Look at that. Any of you experiencing an entitled shadow? So the message here is you owe me attitude. You owe me attitude. Self-centered, unrealistic expectations. Again, this could be your energy or someone around you. You might be seeing a theme of this energy around you as well, maybe in the things that you are watching, the things that you are hearing. So learn to stop expecting others to give you things that you can do for yourself, and you will accomplish so much more. So once again, learn to stop expecting others to give you things that you can do for yourself. And you will accomplish so much more in your life. Okay? And the third shadow is insecure shadow. We've got an insecure shadow here. So the message for you today is lacking self-confidence or assurance. Are you feeling a lack of self-confidence or assurance? Fragile, need reassurance, feel inadequate. Are these some of the emotions that you are feeling, right? This is where you're meant to work with this shadow, right? It's revealing itself to you for a reason. So everything you need is within you. It's within you. It's not outside of you. And you can handle whatever the world throws at you. You can definitely handle what the world has thrown at you or is throwing at you because you've been handling it already. So once again, everything you need is within you, and you can handle whatever the world throws at you. All right, so look at that. You're very strong, okay? You have a lot of strength within you. And that is what Spirit is calling you to do, is to tap into that strength and really connect with your shadow, because I feel the shadow is a superpower for some of you. There's a purpose and a reason why it's surfacing. And maybe for some of you, these shadows surface around the full moon, right? But I feel these are kind of lurking in the background. They're not something that are loud. Maybe they are loud for some of you. I don't know. They're saying they can come in many different ways. And some of you might be resonating with the images of these cards. Okay, so those are the shadows here: worrier, entitled, and insecure. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through for you today. So roses, we've got tattoos of skulls and roses. Those are coming in as confirmations for you. Perhaps you have these tattoos or someone around you does. Okay, so I'm also getting a tattoo parlor. I don't know if any of you work in a tattoo shop. Maybe you're a tattoo artist, or perhaps you recently got a tattoo, or you live in a neighborhood where there's a tattoo shop. So we have the Two of Pentacles. All right. So we have this beautiful energy that is leveling up. So you're elevating spiritually here, also energetically. And this experience of elevation is coming in with ascension symptoms. So some of you are going to feel these physical ailments that are associated with ascension symptoms. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here, everyone. If you are feeling some sort of a medical ailment or a physical ailment, please go see a medical professional. Make sure you rule out anything physical that might be happening to you. But I'm getting ascension symptoms like ringing in the ears, headaches, neck and shoulder pain, and even like flu-like symptoms. There's many more. You'll have to share with me what that is for you, but know that you are leveling up. There's an upgrade coming into your life. Things are going to get busy with this energy, so it might feel like you're being rushed. You're not meant to rush through this. Allow the energies to rush, but you stay focused on your goal. So we've got the Chariot card. So this is you moving ahead. This is you getting in the driver's seat of your car's life and you directing where you're heading. You decide which way you want to go, and they're asking you to make the choice to go that way, to get in the driver's seat behind the wheel of your car and take charge, become the authority and the leader of your life. I feel this has been a really big message recently in my readings to take onus, responsibility of your soul here, everyone, and direct yourself wherever it is that you're wanting to go. So the Chariot card is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background, and because it's in the background, some of you are going to feel this subtly, while others you're going to feel this intensely. Okay, so the Chariot moving ahead, and we have the Queen of Cups. Staying in your flow, staying in your vibration and your frequency. Okay, you know who you are. You know what kind of frequency and vibration that you feel the most happiness and love in. You know where you resonate. That is what Spirit wants you to cultivate in your life. It doesn't matter what kind of storms are out there in the world, external to you. The storm within you needs to stay tranquil and peaceful and calm. Right? Because when you are calm, when you're grounded and you're stable in your own energy, vibrating in your own frequency, you start to see that reflected too, even in the chaos and the storm that you might be experiencing. So this is all about nurturing yourself, your mind, body, and soul, and taking that energy and moving it forward, emitting that out into the world and seeing that expand and grow. This is what's happening is you are going through an elevation and expansion, growth and evolution, evolving. Right? So I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that's my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards are showing up for you in your own life. So yeah, we got a lot of beautiful energy coming in. This is where you're really opening up. This is where you're allowing the universe to actually support you, and you're actively participating in this co-creation of your desired reality. So I just love this. And the shadows are here working with you. So I feel you're going to experience a lot of growth in your life right now. So before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. So you definitely can't escape this energy, everyone. Those of you that are here in this collective space, you're definitely going through a powerful shift in your life. You're feeling the energies. You're seeing the signs. You have to tell me how they're coming in the comment section below. So we've got a little bit of juggling going on. We have a little bit of a chaotic schedule or a busy schedule. Energies that are kind of moving at a fast rate. Just because external energies are moving at this rate doesn't mean that you have to move at this rate. I do see some of you wanting to reach some sort of a goal or a destination in your life quicker than you're meant to. So the path that leads you towards your goals and your desires, we're actually not meant to know what that actual path is. We're meant to trust that the path that we are currently on is leading us to that desired experience. So what happens is the journey becomes the destination, right? And, you know, some of us, we want certainty. We want to have confirmation or some sort of a guarantee that whatever is happening ahead of us, whatever decisions we're making, or whatever path has shown up is guaranteed to take us where we want to go. That is not something that is real. That is not something that we're meant to know, right? Because where we have free will, we can make decisions and change them and do whatever we want. We have branches of pathways ahead of us. Each branch goes in a different direction. You have a different experience with it. And what's happening here is these branches are all leading to the same destination point where you're desiring to go. So it doesn't matter what decision you make. Sometimes we feel like we've made the wrong decision. So I'm seeing some of you making a decision within this energy, and the channeling is coming in really fast. And I feel like I have to speak really fast here, but I'm going to slow myself down because then I start to stumble on my words. And this is where Spirit is wanting some of you to just slow down because you might miss the details or something that you're meant to know. Become aware of as you're moving along your journey, to stay in the present moment as everything is aligning for you. This is where you're going to experience the magic, is in your present moment when you're not rushing yourself. There's no need to try to control or resist the energies. They want you to surrender to the flow that is coming in. It is at an incline, so this may feel like the pressure is a little bit more, like it feels like the pressure of everything that you're doing. You're giving a lot of yourself at this time. It feels like the Nine of Pentacles to me, where you're about to level up by going through a battle with the boss in a game before you move to the next level. And don't be afraid to make mistakes or fail. They want you to keep getting up here because you're in alignment with something that belongs to you. You are here to claim it, right? So finding a way, but without trying different things, you're not going to know what works. So you have to keep trying different things, making mistakes and failing at it to find the right one. And I feel you are relentless at this time. You're going to pick up the energy of relentlessness. I feel this is something that goes back in history for you as well, the relentlessness. It also goes back to a past life energy for you. So an upgrade is happening here, and you're meant to actually apply more of your energy because the pressure is going to be on here because you're moving on an incline. There's an ascension happening, and everything again is an alignment for you to break through into a new experience in your life. Okay, so a major upgrade is coming in. And again, you cannot escape this. Those of you that are here, you're feeling this and you're meant to move through this. So synchronicities are going to happen here. This is where you're really going to feel like Spirit is actually working with you and everything is starting to unfold. It might not be happening in the way that you desire, but it's definitely starting to happen. So don't be afraid of this energy. Instead, they're showing me hopscotch. I don't know if any of you used to play the game of hopscotch, but they're showing me someone on a hopscotch. It takes time and you have to kind of roll that rock. And I forget how the game is played. I used to play this a lot when I was a child, but hopscotch is coming in as the game that you might be playing within the energy of the Two of Pentacles. And what I'm seeing here is almost like a pendulum moving back and forth. So perhaps you're looking for a yes or no. And maybe the pendulum is moving in circles, or it keeps going one way or another way, or this might be your thoughts. Maybe you have made a choice, but you're not both feet in. It's almost like you got one foot in and one foot out. So they want you to put both feet in because, yes, it might feel difficult at first. It might feel scary or challenging, but you've got this. You've got this, is what they're saying here. And you're going to see yourself excelling, right? This energy, it feels surreal. It is going to be like you're floating up above water, flying with wings. You're just gliding up in the air here, and you're supported. You're fully supported. You just have to trust, right? And it's all about building that relationship with trust, building that relationship with change in your life. How are you choosing to navigate these things in your life? There's definitely a deep connection to Spirit right now. So some of you are receiving a lot of communication around some situation that is playing out that is tied to these cards, like an upgrade. Maybe, you know, things are a little bit intense and you're going through a really messed up challenge right now, but you're almost about to hit that goal. You're about to reach that point. This card, the Chariot, claims victory. They want you to stay resilient. They want you to stay in motion. They're not asking you to stop unless you're pausing to reflect. Otherwise, they want you to take baby steps or big leaps, whatever works for you right now, but stay in motion with this. Keep gliding, staying on that rhythm and flow. What I'm getting here is someone actually supporting you. And I feel this could be a partner or a family member, even a child. This could be an animal. But I'm seeing a lot of support here that is actually lifting you up. This could be a community. This could be some friends. This could be a group, a circle of people that you're in connection with and alignment with. And there's almost like this beautiful, this is such a peaceful energy here with the Chariot. It feels like a warrior energy. It's like somebody that is taking the reins and they are directing themselves. This is that leader authority energy. And I feel you have a vision, you have a dream, and you're being called to step into that role and to take lead and to launch yourself into this energy, to take flight. This is what they're saying. And maybe you don't know what the destination is right now, and that is okay. As long as you're following that call. Sometimes following that call sometimes means that you don't have a bigger vision around where it's even taking you. And I've mentioned this on my channel before. When I first decided to work from home, I didn't know that this is what I was going to be doing. YouTube wasn't even in my mind at that time. I thought I'd get a job in an office working from home, and that was it. And it kind of changed because I started to really stand in my truth and follow what it is that I desired to experience, even though I didn't know what it looked like. I had trust and I followed my intuition just by exploring, being curious, and not being afraid to try something new, to try something different. So that's what I did. And here I am in front of all of you today. I would have never imagined this when I first started the journey of getting to this place, right? Spirit revealed it to me. I just trusted the path. There was a lot of challenges. There's a lot of times when I wanted to quit, but I didn't. There was something that said, you know what, just keep going and we'll see what happens. Dekhi jaogi. That's my motto in life in Punjabi. Dekhi jaogi means we'll see what happens, right? I'm always like, dekhi jaogi. Let's go and see what happens. So this is the energy I'm getting. You're meant to go. And I'm getting a countdown here around something. And I'm seeing some of you moving. I'm seeing an environment change or perhaps a location change for you. And there's a lot of confidence. There's definitely a destination point set. Like I feel you're on a mission here. There's something that you're trying to get to, and perhaps you don't know what it is. Maybe you do know what it is. What Spirit is letting you know is you're going to get to this destination point. It's going to happen for you. Even if it feels like a long stretch, you are someone who is very capable of making this happen. Success, victory. This is what you're meant to experience with the energy of the Chariot. And you know what? Some of you might be seeing images of like this, or just the energy of someone taking charge and moving in that direction. And you know what I'm seeing right now in my mind's eye is Ben-Hur. I don't know if any of you have seen that movie of Ben-Hur. He's got the horses and the chariot. This is the energy I'm getting here right now with this. So perhaps you have recently watched that movie, or you watched it as a child, and maybe there's a message or some information that is coming through that movie that you're meant to know about right now, right? So, and you know what? I feel some of you are seeing geese in your life, a goose or geese, maybe in a park somewhere, maybe. I'm even seeing ducks and swans, these kinds of birds here. These are coming in as confirmations for you. So perhaps you're seeing them around. And I'm getting something that, you know, I'm getting light and dark energy. Like I'm getting a white goose and a black goose. And I feel there is a few white geese and maybe a couple of black geese in the mix here. And I feel those black geese represent the shadow aspects. So this is where with the Chariot card, let me just talk about this really quickly here, is as you are moving forward, I'm getting fragments of your shadow, fragments of, it's not the actual shadow, but it's almost like this belief or some sort of a attachment you had to it that is falling away from you, that is shedding away. It's almost like you're rising from that energy, you're leveling up, moving to a new frequency and vibration. And sometimes it's hard to do that. You have to give yourself adjustment time as you're shifting energies, getting used to this new energy, this new way of doing something, right? So this is what's coming through here. So worrying, any kind of worry, I feel this is where you actually develop emotional balance, where you really learn to manage your emotions, right? Because this card is, to me, it feels like your internal self, your soul's essence. And I'm getting a very emotional energy, like I feel you're a sensitive soul. You're an empath. You pick up on energies. And sometimes you take them on as your own. And I feel that you have a really big heart and you give a lot of yourself, and maybe you don't get that back in return. I get this a lot. When we have the big hearted that all they want to do is share their love. And sometimes we get hurt. Sometimes we get taken advantage of or mistreated or something else. We're not meant to close ourselves off when we experience these experiences. This is a gift that you have that you're meant to express in the world. And what Spirit wants you to do is, instead of closing yourself off to it, keep yourself open and redirect it. What they're showing me is Care Bears. Care Bears sometimes come up in my readings, and they're showing me Care Bears light from their belly going outward and then directing it. So you are also the director of your energy. You can direct it wherever you like, and know that Spirit is communicating right now with you, not only through your shadows, your emotions, and the things that you're feeling. You might be worrying, you might be insecure, you might be feeling entitled. Maybe these are energies. And you know what I feel is happening here for some is it's a part of you that is trying to protect you, because maybe you're feeling like you're being attacked in some way. So I'm definitely getting a lot of different kinds of energies coming in here with the Queen of Cups. It is someone that has learned to master working with these energies, your emotions, your shadows, as you are navigating through a storm, right? Life is full of storms, ups and downs, challenges and hurdles, a lot of different emotions that come within those experiences. And this is where you learn to work with your emotions, especially the ones that come out as a shadow, because it's projecting to you. And you know what I'm getting is someone or some sort of an energy external to you that is projecting to you something that's within yourself. Very, it's intense. It's almost like you're having some sort of a breakthrough, and I'm now getting a major storm and you're feeling the wind and everything blowing. And it's almost like you have to get in the driver's seat, get in the chariot, and shift the way the sails are, like on your ship. Like you can shift things to move in a different direction. So you are someone who is able to transmute energies and even channel them into something that is expressed a little bit differently. You're able to redirect energies. This is what Spirit is saying here. You know this about yourself. You know this is a superpower. Maybe you doubt it. Maybe you have these shadows coming in, interfering with what it is that you're actually meant to express, what you're meant to actually experience, what you're meant to give. This is an open energy. Even though we have storms, we want to close ourselves off. We can redirect our energy and choose to emit it in the way we want to, because that's something that we are in control of. We can't control the storms around us. We can't control other people, but we can definitely control the way we show up in that experience through our thoughts, our emotions, and our actions. Right? So you want to be intentional, you want to definitely be tactical, and you want to have a plan and prepare. And I feel it's really important to put yourself into a system, some sort of like a schedule or a routine that keeps you grounded and connected to your own spirit. Okay, we live in a world full of energies, and it's really important that we guard our own energetic space, right? And be very mindful of the energies that are coming in, interfering, or even invading our space. We have the ability to say no and to keep energies away from us. And, you know, if we're not able to keep it away, we can at least choose to show up differently within the energy and choose to experience it differently, right? So this is what's coming through here. And you know what is also time to really nurture things that you've been desiring to nurture. I feel that maybe parts of you are broken. So I'm seeing a broken cup, and I'm seeing parts of you that you feel are broken. And Spirit is saying there is nothing broken. There is nothing broken within you. Every experience you've had, everything that you have gone through, all the emotions that you have felt have shaped you into this version of you, who you are. And maybe you're not recognizing that version yet. And I feel what's happening is there's this energy that is supporting you right now, opening you up to light in your life. You are uniquely yourself. There is nobody in this world that is like you. And I feel someone who is lonely, who feels like they're alone in the world. Maybe you feel like you're not understood. You know, I'm just feeling someone that feels like, it doesn't feel like a bad energy, even though sometimes it feels lonely. I feel this is someone who has really embraced their individuality, their sovereignty, their solitude, right? They have really embraced this and they're really good within their own spirit. And you know what? You're setting an example for others. This is what's happening here. And you're actually meant to share this energy with others. You don't have to close yourself off to it. So many ways that this Queen of Cups energy can show up. And you know what? I feel some of you are wanting to actually experience this place of peace in your life. This is energy that is peace that you have cultivated. You have generated this and you know how to stay in this flow, in this vibration with your frequency. It has taken a lot of time to get here, but you have done it. You're in this space. Now you can teach it to others. You don't have to teach it to anyone. You can just vibrate here and others that are in this energy can see your energy and actually learn from it. Just your presence is what creates a ripple effect. The way that you move through the universe, the way that you move through the earth, the way that you feel, like this is again that empathic energy. You are a healer. I just, subtleties, things that not a lot of people see, you can see them, you can feel them, you can hear them. This is a superpower that you have. It's not something that you need to be afraid of or ashamed of. Okay, so Spirit is calling you to embrace this part of yourself, and any kind of shadows are there that are overriding the experience you desire to have to truly be yourself. This is where Spirit is wanting you to step into that authority and learn to work with these energies. They're a part of you, right? And the reason why they're coming up and revealing themselves to you is because they're there to work with you. Okay, so this is what's coming through with these cards. And I'm getting the emotions going up and down here. I feel everything is going to iron out. Things are going to calm down for you. And Spirit really wants some of you to think about creating that calm within yourself. Finding that inner sanctuary where you can experience that tranquil peace energy. So what I'm going to do now is pull one card from the Kundalini Journey Oracle. Okay, and read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So let's see what comes through for you. All right, we got a card here that would like to share itself. So this is the card deck that Spirit called me to use in your reading today. So we are getting for you inner child healing. So look at that. Some of you are working on inner child healing, or shadows are coming up because perhaps it's time for some inner child healing. Some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. Embrace the purity of your inner child. Embrace the purity of your inner child. So let's pull the interpretation and read that to you. All right, now that I found the page, the message for you today is this oracle card invites you to explore the profound truth that your inner child remains whole and untouched, regardless of life's experiences. Instead, it is the protective layers, subpersonalities created by the ego that experience fragmentation through life's trials. This card guides you to reconnect with these fragmented aspects of yourself which have worked to shield your inner purity. Healing these aspects involves addressing deep-seated wounds from our divine paternal and maternal energies, which symbolize our foundational masculine and feminine qualities. By healing these core aspects, you facilitate the integration of all parts of your being, allowing your inner child to step forward, safe and unguarded, and engage with the world fully. This process is essential for your spiritual homecoming, integrating strength with sensitivity and action with repetitiveness, leading to a balanced and fulfilling existence. This card also signals a crucial revelation. Your inner child remains immaculate, a beacon of purity and joy, untouched by the shadows of past traumas. Instead, it is the protective layers, your sub-personalities, that have borne the brunt of life's wounds and now seek your compassion and understanding for healing. These sub-personalities were formed as shields, guarding your inner child from the harsh realities of rejection, abandonment, humiliation, betrayal, and injustice. They have masked your true essence, often leading to fears of intimacy, distrust, and pervasive sense of inadequacy. Now is the time to honor these guardians of your soul. Recognize that these aspects of your being were necessary for your survival and emotional safety. Extend compassion to these parts, understanding their origins in pain. As you offer them love, they can begin to relax their tight hold, allowing your true self to emerge. Invite these fragmented parts back into wholeness, assuring them that it is safe to allow the inner child to lead once more, free and unencumbered. As you heal and reintegrate these aspects of yourself, your life becomes a reflection of your inner wholeness, filled with authenticity, joy, and boundless energy. Embrace this journey, for each step towards healing is a step towards liberating not just your inner child, but your entire being, allowing you to live fully in the truth of your divine essence. Oh my goodness, what a powerful message here, everyone. So inner child healing, and I feel this is now a part of what these shadows are, and you're not meant to escape them. You're meant to work with them. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is pull an angel number to close off your reading. Some of you have already seen this angel number. This is going to give you your confirmation. And anytime you do see this number, remember the message of this card. So we are getting for you, my friends, rewards. Look at this. Your efforts are creating rewards. You're going to receive the rewards for your efforts here, everyone. So 5656, if you're seeing this number, your message is you are manifesting very quickly. You're going to find yourself manifesting quickly. You're going to experience professional growth in your life as well. You're going to see yourself accelerating and expanding and growing in your life, right? So significant change is taking place, and this is where you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You're meant to enjoy the fruits of your labor, so make sure you're taking time to do that. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button, and if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video today, you're also going to enjoy some of these videos I've posted here for you. So I do feel there are messages that Spirit is wanting to relay to you. And if you choose to, these definitely are going to have something that you're going to be able to carry forward with you. So enjoy.